Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my take on the Mad Hatter from Alice Through the Looking Glass. I just saw the movie and I have to say it was so freaking good, and so I highly suggest you guys go see it. And when I got home, for some reason I was like, you know what, I want to do a makeup look like that. So I thought I was so genius when I said subtly mad, because he's definitely a very Mad Hatter and has intense makeup. So I took my spin on it and made it more wearable. I don't know where you would wear this, but I mean, it's fun, so I would wear this out. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's go. So I'm going to start out by doing the top part, which is going to be more like a normal eye look. And I'm going to use the Morphe 350, which is this bad boy. You can see that. And I'm going to start off by doing this top color with a Sigma E40, and I'm just going to buff that into my crease, just like normal. And then to deepen it up, I'm going to be taking a MAC 217, and what color do I want to use? I'm going to be using the color in the middle right here. It's darker brown and has a little bit of red in it, kind of like Max Brown script. And I'm going to put that right into the crease, if I can talk. Now for the lid, I really want to keep it neutral and not shimmery or anything, because the bottom is going to be pretty dramatic along with the wings. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the matte highlights right there and pack that all over my lid with a Sigma E55. By the way, it's like 90 degrees in the sunroom, so if you see a little sweat, ignore it. Alrighty. So, now that we got basically the neutral eye part of this, I'm gonna blend it just a little bit. I think what I might do is, after all is said and done, I might go back in and darken it up, because I don't want the top part of the eye to get lost in comparison with the bottom, but we'll see. So, I also have my geeky guide, you know. Okay, so his left eye is purple on the top and his right eye is blue on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the NYX Vivid Brights liquid eyeliner in Vivid Blossom, and then the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Brights in Periwinkle, and do my wings. And I've never used these before, so let's hope they don't suck. So that would suck. So we'll do the left first. It'll be a little challenging, but we can do it. And I'm gonna do these pretty dramatic, because I mean, I'm gonna do them dramatic. Pretty nice so far. I like that color. So I got my initial swipe. Now for the anxiety-ridden part, which is the wing. And I'm gonna angle it towards my eyebrow so that it is more of like a cat eye than like straight up or like straight out. More of like in the middle. It's drawing like different color purples. That's kind of weird. Do you see that? It's like the the wet part is like pastel and then it gets darker as it dries. So there's that eye. I actually do like these NYX, well, this one, because I've never tried it. It's pretty nice. Whew. Sweat. Okay. Alright. So what I'm not understanding with this Stila one is, you know when you like shake liquid eyeliner, it's like makes a noise? This isn't making a noise. This is so dry. What the heck? It's like all the products in like the fat part of the tip. So far, the next one is beating this one. Okay, there's some more of the pigment. If you press down pretty hard though. It's being a little patchy too. I don't know if you can tell, it's like it's not layering well as I try and build the color up. Moving on to the lower lash line. So the Mad Hatter has like a magenta, hot pink, orange mixture underneath his eyes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a few colors, and I'm gonna use two brushes to do that. I'm gonna use the pencil brush, the Sigma pencil brush E30 and the Sigma E25 blending. So I'm gonna put the color on with this one and blend it out with this one. So I'm gonna start off by using the Morphe palette again and take this hot orange, and I'm gonna focus a lot of it in this inner tear duct, but I'm also gonna take it all the way. Like that. We'll probably have to go in a few times and get the right color. So I don't have a pink, like a bright pink that I was looking for. I saw one in a palette and I couldn't justify buying the palette just for that one pink eyeshadow, but actually in my Jaclyn Hill face palette, this pink blush, which I'm forgetting the name of, is, let's see, Pamplemousse, I think that's how you say it. Right there is like the perfect color. So I'm gonna take that on the brush as well and add it. He had more pink like all the way out here, but since this is subtly mad, I don't want to do it like crazy, so I'm just gonna focus a lot of the pink in the outer edge, but I'm still gonna pull it in like that. And I'm going to take the blending brush and buff it out. And I noticed that from the picture, his is kind of deeper, like sunken in almost. So it has more depth than just like these hot pinks and hot oranges. So I thought a good color for that would be Makeup Geek's Burlesque. It's kind of like, his under eyes almost look like a bruise. So I thought that would be a good bruise color. I don't really know. But, yeah. take some of that, focus it towards the outer edge first, and then pull it in. Oh, poke myself in the eye. Ah. Okay. Have any of you seen Alice Through the Looking Glass yet? I have, and it is phenomenal, so I highly suggest it. Now, since the bottom part is supposed to be like super dramatic, I thought I would go into my Sweet Peach palette and take Candied Peach, this nice peach color. I'm having a peach moment lately. I am obsessed with everything peach. Love it. So I'm going to take it on that same E25 and kind of bring down the edges of this. So I'm going to go like much lower than like I normally would, almost onto my lower eye where you would put concealer. Just like that. Ooh, it looks cool. I like it. So that's pretty much the eyeshadow. Now the Mad Hatter has definitely like a bunch of white eyeliner on the waterline and above and everything, but to keep it more subtle, I'm going to be using Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer from Rimmel in 213 in the nude. Just because I don't want it to be like super stark white. See, it makes a huge difference, I think. You can bring it down a little bit too onto the actual lower lash line to make it more dramatic like his is. I'm going to curl my lashes and put on Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Gotta be careful with this one. Tries to play his tricks and venture onto my eyelid, and I don't want that. Lean back, I'll lean back. Now, obviously, if you've ever seen the movies, he wears white mascara on the top and bottom, but I didn't want to do that. I thought this would be a better way to bring it down a notch, more wearable, but for the bottom lashes, I'm going to show you two options. So here is basically just a lash primer, and it's from Lancome. I got it as a little sample, and it's white. So if you wanted to actually wear this more authentically to look like him, you can use this because it is white. And if you wanted it to stand out more, you should probably do a couple coats to really get it white enough where it'll show up. Or I think NYX might make an actual white mascara that you can get, not just a lash primer. Ow. Okay, that hurt. Just looks like that. A little bit of white. Now for me, I don't want it to be too white or anything or too dramatic, so I think I'm going to layer black mascara over it. But you can definitely stop here if you want to have the actual white lashes like he does. You know what, actually before that, I'm going to go in and layer more of the pink and the orange because I don't think this is dramatic enough. I think that looks a little bit better. Don't you? So now I'm going to do my mascara. On the bottom, I like to use Benefit They're Real with the little spiky ball. So there it is with black mascara. I'm going to add more nude liner. For falsies today, I'm going to be using the Velour Wispy Sweet Nothings, which I think just open up my eyes a lot and make me have like bug eyes, which I like to have. And definitely the Mad Hatter is like crazy looking, so the bigger the bug eyes, the better. So these are the lashes on. Ooh, I feel like you kind of lose some of the color when I keep my eyes open, so I'm going to go back in and kind of thicken it up so that you can actually see it. Alright, so I went back in and I added more of the lid colors, and I'm gonna go back in with the darker brown and deepen it up a little bit on the top so we don't have the bottom take over the top and it's more cohesive. I think it looks so cool. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a small black line right there so that it doesn't look funny with the falsies since they don't come in all the way. I think that's pretty much it for the eye makeup. I think it turned out pretty dang cool. Now for the rest of the face, I'm gonna keep it pretty minimal because basically he just has like white face paint and then like really dramatic like pink blush. But I wanted to obviously keep it more subtle, so I'm going to be using, I thought it was very fitting to use the NARS blush in Madly because, you know, Mad Hatter. And I'm going to use a MAC, I think it's 120, but it rubbed off. And I'm just going to put that over here and over here. I'm going to put kind of a lot on because he has such dramatic blush, or it's almost like blush contour. I don't know. New trend, blush contour. Saw it on the Mad Hatter first. To mimic the paleness, I'm just going to put on a stark white highlight. And I thought the perfect one to do that would be the Balm Mary Luminizer because it is so intense. Yeah. Very, very, very intense. And I'm going to be taking, I actually have no idea where I found this fan brush, but I think it was Sephora maybe. So I'm just going to put that. I'm going to put a lot of this too, just so it's kind of crazy, but like kind of not. Oops. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my ring finger. Do this. That. So hot, I'm sweating. Now for lips, if you actually wanted to be the Mad Hatter, I found, I think, the perfect lipstick, and it's by Bite Beauty, and it is called Delaney, and it is seriously, seriously a hot pink. And I tried it on, and it actually stained my lips for a few days. But I think this would be perfect if you actually wanted to be the Mad Hatter for like Halloween or something. But as a subtly Mad Hatter, I think I'm going to use MAC's Hue lipstick. My lips are very dry, so this doesn't look that good. But if your lips aren't as dry as mine, I think it would look very good. Alright, so this is the completed look. This is my take on a subtly Mad Hatter. I hope you guys enjoy. This was my first take on like actually colorful makeup, and I think it's really cool the way it turned out. I'm trying to branch out into colors. I've actually seen a lot of inspiration on Instagram, and so I'm hoping to try a few more looks out that have bright colors in them. If you have any requests, leave them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm going to be filming my May favorites this week. Look out for that. Bye. That's it. See ya.